My name is Osita Abana.
Gossy, Ukanwoke.
Ojoh Abraham Gonna.
Monica Onuoha.
Chijoke, Modestus,
Hugo Obi.
Oluseye Johnson.
My name is Kenneth Kyang.
Our thinking was to localize games. From a localization standpoint, we were looking at African narratives, African characters, African environments.
I'm a filmmaker from Nigeria. I have a production company called KpataKpata.
Communication goes beyond just speaking and listening, but also using communication as a force for good.
I love humanitarian services. I really love humanitarian services. I really love going into community, listening to the voiceless, those people that cannot be reached or the government.
Well, agriculture has been a major holding in this country, as it stands in terms of creating jobs and providing food on our table.
I decided to go into education because it's something I've always been passionate about, and it's also a combination of chances and opportunities.
I learned that people go to school to get a certificate. Myself, I tried to get a certificate, but then I really have this interest in rocket science and technology.
I have this desire to improve myself continuously. I believe that every day you have to learn something new.
I've been able to achieve so much because of my personality. I am goal-oriented and I have vision to where I want to be in life.
Once the passion is not there, the inspiration tends to die. You know, what you have inside tends to head. So you have to be given a good environment, encouraged.
So we're not creating games that are, targeted at Europe per se. One of the things he said was, we're sharing Africa's great experiences with a global audience.
I mean, it's not all about how fast you go. It's about consistency and being there for some time.
I was able to convince people, first of all, you have to build your self-confidence. First of all, you have to love yourself, and before you love what you do, and try to let people know that you love what you do.
There's a need for us to do something that can take in as many students as possible at the least possible cost, or least burden on infrastructure, or overhead costs for us. So that's why we decided to do this.
Being nominated for the Future Awards is a great honor. I think that if we look at the class of individuals who've been nominated in the past, it's a privilege to be grouped alongside these people.
It's a good one because I want to stand as an inspiration to many youths like myself.
It's a mixture of feelings. First, it's a feeling of excitement. It's a feeling of gratitude. And then it's also a feeling of burden, because now you realize that a lot of people are realizing they're realizing what you're doing. Then because now there's a need for you to do more.
For the first time, it has provided a platform for the regular 9-to-5 guys to also show that we don't just go to the office and drink coffee.
I feel humbled and motivated.
It feels really cool to be nominated because it tells me that someone out there is like watching what you've been doing.
Oh, it means a lot to me. I'm not going to try to be modest about it and go, it doesn't quite mean anything. It means a real deal, a great deal for me.
How I feel to be a nominee is very overwhelming because I was surprised.
I mean, it's like you asking me what would it feel like to win the World Cup.
For other young people aspiring to do what I do, or trying to make impacts, I would say forget the negatives.
They should be goal-oriented, they should be objective, and opportunities abound everywhere.
If you really have interest, don't stop. It doesn't matter where you are, what matters is where you're going to.
I might not quite have the blames like Punch, but I can wear a shirt and a tie and still make a difference in my society.
You always have to believe that someone out there is going to have faith in what you are trying to sell to him, and then you always have to push yourself.
don't give up, just keep persevering. And I know very well what I passed through, they will pass through, and I know they will really accomplish what they have in mind.
Don't stop until, like I said, you get to the promised land. You can't stop. And even when you get to the promised land, there's always somewhere further on, so you just keep on pushing.
We see ourselves not limited to just Nigeria. We see ourselves, across Africa. And we're going to be making some of the great games that I think people all over the world will be playing.
I do hope to reach out to more people through my current initiatives, maybe through other initiatives as well. For Beni American, the future, it's looking towards graduating thousands and thousands and thousands of students.
In the next few years, I'm looking at the KpataKpata brand will be something that, I could just go to Kenya and say, yeah, I'm from KpataKpata, and be like, oh yeah, we know these guys, that sort of stuff, yeah.
I see myself, this is just a stepping stone to tell the world what I have inside.
There are many young people out there that have the zeal to be an entrepreneur in various sectors. Like I said earlier, is for one to be ready for opportunity when it comes.
The next thing I have for me is how to do my master's in aerospace engineering. That's the next thing for me.
But for me, I believe in taking one day at a time. Like I said before, I believe in continuous improvement. I believe in trying to learn more, listen to people.
We really have to work in this generation, not minding the ability of the next generation.